Hey guys.
Hi.
So we're back. In this video we wanted to kind of talk about where we're at right now with going to Greece, kind of why we decided to talk about it with everyone and kind of share our story a little bit. I personally hadn't really told anyone up until this point. I mean, just a few people, that's it. We decided that it was best to share it with everyone. It's a really hard topic to talk about, and a lot of people don't talk about it, and I think that kind of leads to, I guess, people feeling like they're alone in this, which isn't the case. There's so many people going through it. So many people suffer from infertility. I think it's like 1 in 8 couples, so I think it's important just to get the word out and just let people know that, you know, you're not alone. It's hard, and if you need someone to talk to, there's people out there that have gone through it, that are going through it, and they'd love to help you out, so.
Yeah, don't hold it in because it sucks.
It does suck.
You get really, really tired of people are constantly asking when you're going to have kids, why don't you have kids? And you get tired of making up stories, and
yeah,
you kind of get angry with people because they don't know any better.
And you can't be angry at them. I mean, they don't know. They don't know what it's like, and if you don't tell them that you're going through it, you can't expect them to know how to, I guess, what to say to you or what not to say to you. So, I guess, when you're ready to talk about it, talk about it.
Don't expect advice from people though. Like, unless you know someone that's been struggling with infertility, and that's why we're doing this video, because they're going to be as clueless as you are.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you to go to your local clinic and have you tried acupuncture, have you gone to the chiropractor, are you taking your vitamins. It's very annoying. I mean, all the stuff we went through, by the time we even mentioned to one person,
I could tell you a textbook of how your body works. So.
Yeah, and then they tell you to go, you know, have you tried your local doctor? You know, or waiting through mail that's just loaded with bills, and we're just like, yes, we've tried our local doctor. Thank you for that superior advice. And that sucks as bad as someone asking you if you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Because you kind of think your parents or your grandparents or someone might have experience with it. I mean, might have an idea what to do with it, and they're clueless. But
yeah, unless anyone they've gone through it.
If someone's gone through it, they know exactly. They'll know exactly how to help you, and
yeah.
And they give you a level of closure too, to know you're not alone.
Yeah, and there's an end to it. We don't know what our end is going to be yet, but it's going to end eventually. So hopefully we can help someone else out there by sharing this. Right now, we're moving on. We shared our 30-minute long experience in the video prior to this about where we've been, but I guess we want to kind of talk about where we're at now, what our plans kind of are.
Yeah, we tunneled through a load of confusion, and you'll see that in our first video that it's been such a long process that I have very little memory of it, just because I try to forget it. But
we have a couple of files full of stuff, but yeah, it's kind of a blur.
To say the least.
Yeah. So right now, I kind of mentioned in the last video how I had found a friend online who had found serum through word of mouth as well, and she had shared it. And that's the clinic over in Greece, and how much less expensive it is to go there, and their success rates. And she's now pregnant, and she's another success story for them. And just how great they were and how easy they are to work with. we had our first consultation Skype session with them day after Thanksgiving, and they really just got the ball rolling for us.
Yeah, they were amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
every clinic's different, and obviously we're in a small part of the world where we tried our local clinic, our infertility specialists, and
We needed to know more about the male factor infertility.
yeah, and it's unbelievable. They're in Greece, and they had a Skype session with us, and they discussed in detail everything that we needed to do, and they wanted to know where we were at. And then they sent us an email breaking down everything that we talked about. And then the next thing, and then we went step ABC, and it's everyone else wants to go through a consult, and they want to do what they've done with other patients. They don't narrow anything down, and they charge you for advice. So
yeah. We've only had to pay for a couple of tests that we did through there. Otherwise, our consult and all the advice, and we email them a lot. We have a lot of questions, and we've only had to pay for a couple of testing samples that we did. That's it. And
yeah, that was our first shocker, figuring out how hard it was to send money to Greece. But then,
yeah, if you ever want to send a wire to another country,
use PayPal.
Yeah.
It took 13 seconds and it was free.
Well, it's $5.
Oh, it was $5, but I think
it was gonna be $50 at the bank.
Yeah, the bank wanted $50 if they could figure out how to do it. They knew what the charge was before they even knew how to do it.
I think they thought we were like part of some scam or something, that someone was trying to scam us. But
yeah, it is kind of weird sending money there.
Well, it's really weird to send a blood sample overseas. That's even weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our small town is probably wondering what the heck we're doing.
Yeah, we probably look a little crazy, but
Yeah. Oh well.
yeah, we're rolling with it.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, they kind of got the ball rolling for us with you. They recommended some different tests, so there's a very good chance that we could be going over there and we could be using Austin's DNA. We could be using his sperm. They're going to be able to do surgery over there, if that's something that we need to do, if it's something that we're able to do, depending on what his results come back as.
So we were talking about my results here, and the camera quit. We're going to do an MRI tomorrow.
Yep.
To figure out see if I have pituitary gland issue.
They've kind of got it narrowed down to he either has an actual blockage of some sort, there's some sort of hormone imbalance, which there's a chance that's fixable, or he is a carrier of cystic fibrosis, which basically, if you have a certain mutation of the cystic fibrosis gene, you don't have vas deferens, so your sperm can't actually leave your testicles and make it out of your body. So those are the three main things that they think it could be. There's a couple other things that are very unlikely. We're still getting tested for them. There can be issues with your karyotyping and some, I guess, genetic deletions. Like, I don't really know.
Well, there could be a lot of issues there, but when we're gonna find out maybe a little more with the MRI tomorrow. But the only reason we're doing it is insurance is covering it because it's a pituitary gland issue. But
and he could have some other underlying issue that he needs to have fixed. So
yeah.
But no matter what we find out with the MRI, we're gonna be doing IVF.
Yeah, if we have to use donor sperm or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that's going to stop us from doing an IVF cycle this month. My stuff working or fixing or getting a hold of would be a bonus at this point.
It would be. And I just don't, we've been doing this for 5 years, and everything that I've read about azoospermia, there's not really a cure for it. There's ways to bypass it, but unless you're one of the very, 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 very lucky few. There's not actually a cure. Like, you can't reverse it. But we'll see if there's...
So anyways, we're going to be over there for
a month.
And we're going to post everything we do on our YouTube page and on our Facebook page. You can find us if you do the @ endinfertility, all one word, and you'll find it. And the page is called Fertile Future, and we're going to post everything on there. And then hopefully, if we have some other people that have similar issues, they can kind of, hopefully, if people have questions, hopefully people can answer questions. And we're going to be over there for a month. We're going to have a lot of downtime, so
we can find answers for you.
Yeah, I mean, Serum's going to be right down the road, and I mean, if you guys have questions, maybe we can just answer questions of stuff we've already experienced or whatever. But
or maybe if you're looking at doing IVF and you're looking at going to Serum, if you want to know like what we've found out so far, like what kind of the budget they gave us, like the breakdown, all that stuff, what kind of tests they recommended. If you want to know that kind of stuff, like we could send you that information. Otherwise, you can just contact them; they'll give it to you too.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do that, we can do it.
Yeah, we're basically it took us 5 years to get an arrow, and now we have one. So we're doing this to help people because it's our hope that very few people have to go through what we went through to get to this point.
I think we're finally in a spot where not only do we have a target, I mean, we don't know if it will work, we still don't know if it's going to work, but we're in a spot where we have some answers, we have a plan. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We're going to just keep moving forward, but we'll have a very good idea going over there and doing a round of IVF, like what our future holds, whether it is going to be successful the first time, whether they got to tweak some stuff maybe the next time, or maybe if it's just not something that we should be doing. But I don't feel like that's probably the case.
No.
At all, but there's a chance of it. It's just, I guess I'm at a spot now where it's easier to talk about it than what it's been ever before this, so.
Yeah. That's a big step in itself. Alright, well, keep following us, guys. We'll have a lot better information, and definitely a different environment here in the next couple of weeks. So
different time zone.
So follow along with our journey, I guess. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.